And we are back to Final Fantasy II. Last time, we escaped the Tower of Babel, watched Sid hurl himself off of a flying boat to blow himself up. For some reason. He could have just dropped the bomb off the boat, but who knows, maybe he just felt like going out in a blaze of glory. And now we find ourselves near the Kingdom of Eblan, going into the Tower of Babel once again in search of the Prince of Eblan. I still don't exactly know what the rationale is for me being here, to be honest. It's just one of those things that you have to do to advance the story. Everything keeps pointing this way. The characters don't seem to have a motivation for coming here, but they just do. Oh, can I actually use poison? I can use poison. Does it like throw out bio or something? That would be awesome. Alright, let's try power, see what that does. Alright, it's targeting the enemies. Oh, it's just poison. Oh, they don't do anything. That sucks. The earlier stats actually did stuff. She's doing decent damage now. If I put her in the front, she might actually be able to do something. I think I might do that, increase my damage. Of course, it won't last long, but I'll be able to go for a while. There's something annoying about those attacks in particular. I think because they take so long for the animation to execute. Something a lot of RPGs didn't really keep in mind, especially around the PlayStation era, is that your attack animations, they need to be pretty. Yeah, that's cool and all. But they also need to be fast enough to where seeing them over and over again doesn't make the player want to rip their own eyeballs out. Something that kills me about trying to play Pokemon sometimes. Try and go through a cave, Zubats just keep appearing. Not only do the animations take forever, but they keep confusing your Pokemon so that one battle takes 20 freaking minutes. When it should have been over in 2. I mean, yeah, challenge is great. No one's saying it's not. But sometimes less is more when it comes to time spent playing. I keep saying that about other games. I said it about the Tick, absolutely. Less would have certainly been more in the case of the Tick. And in the case of Final Fantasy battles, again, sometimes less is more. You don't want huge, extravagant animations all the time. Maybe for specific ones, like Knights of the Round of Final Fantasy is beautiful. And it's an endgame ability, so it's not like you're seeing it through the entire game. You're only gonna see it a handful of times at most, probably during the final fight. But if the basic fire animation had taken 5 minutes to execute, the whole game would have been completely ruined. Yeah, the animation kind of thing was actually one of the most crippling flaws of some RPGs I played back then. I think there was one, what was it called? Legend of Legaia, I think it was, in the PlayStation 1. Every single spell had animations of the quality and length of the summons in Final Fantasy VII. It was maddening. And the game could have been really good. A really good little RPG if it wasn't for that. But they just said, okay, every single spell is a summon. And then the player's going, no, screw that. Well, at least I, as the player, was going, no, screw that. I'm not going to speak for everybody who played it. But you probably said that too. Nah, screw behind attacks. I don't have the patience for that. I just realized Cecil's not actually wearing pants in his run animation. Actually, he's not wearing pants at all. At least the game was equal opportunity in that sense. Well, it looks like he's wearing pants. It's just when he's running, he's not wearing pants. He's running so fast, his pants just... See, right there, his pants... I don't even know why... His pants fade in and out of reality. Multi-dimensional pants. Prince easily loses his temper. I never heard that about him. I always heard Prince was kind of a nice guy when he was around. R.I.P. Prince. A lot of people loved you. I was never particularly a big Prince fan, though. Nothing against the guy, but I don't know, his music just wasn't my style. And that's fine. A lot of people can't take the whole taste and style thing. Oh, you don't like him? That means you hate him. No, I don't hate him. I just... his music isn't my thing, sorry. Nothing against him as an artist. Nothing against him as a person. I don't think he's a bad artist. He just doesn't do what I like. Which isn't a strike against him or his work. And I think video games are much the same way, as much as people don't like to acknowledge that. There are games that I don't like. That doesn't mean the games are bad. It doesn't mean they're low quality. It just means that they're not my thing. And that's fine. That's cool. That's human. You literally just punched someone so hard they fell unconscious. You actually don't see that much in RPGs. Usually it's some big spell or spore or something like that. No, just clock him in the head, he'll just pass out. Like that. Drain Sword. Okay. Is that for Cecil or is that for Edge? Oh, I'm sorry, Prince. Oh. I want to say it's Edge's, considering how low power it is. That will be a statement that becomes logical when I actually get there. If you've never played the game before, you're probably going, wait, what? What the hell does that mean? This one character uses low-power weapons for no apparent reason? I probably have plenty of tents. I can go ahead and use one. Well, only 2 tents, but 6 cabins. That'll probably be enough for the rest of the game. I'm actually getting pretty far along. Hey, Rubicant! I was waiting for this day. Have I met you before? I am Eblan's Prince Edge. Eblan? What's that? Don't play the fool with me. And there's Edge. The third to final party member, I think? If memory serves me correctly. Yes, use fire against the Fire Fiend. You're a genius, Edge. Was it flame? I will show you how. Glare. That's not even a fire attack, dude. Blast you. Indeed, you're strong, but still no match for me. Challenge me after you've become strong enough. That's actually wise advice. That doesn't even sound like a taunt. That's just, yeah, do that. Wait! You okay? How could I lose? We're also after Rubicant for his crystal. Ah, finally that becomes clear. Wait, Rubicant took the crystal with him? I don't think they actually said he took the crystal with him, did they? I mean, I guess they snuck into the fortress for the crystals. Well, Gomez was out, but maybe my memory's just wigging out. Why don't you stay out of this? He is one of the fiends of elements. Haven't you tasted enough of his power? Think I'm just a spoiled prince, huh? The royal family of Eblan is trained as ninja. I can take care of this myself, okay? Stop it! No more! I've had enough! Tella, Yang, and even Sid. We lost them all. All! You don't even know about Palem and Porum. Ah! So many sacrifices and more. Hey, come on! Wait, how does she even know Tella died? I don't think anybody told her that. Rydia. Rubicant is the strongest of the 4 fiends, but we still have to recover the crystals. Can't keep this pretty girl crying. Why don't we work together on this? Considering the fact that he's wounded, he sure bluffs. Well, Rosa. Cure 2! Again, more of that using character abilities as part of the story. I love it. Thanks, girl. You are cute too. Ah, probably the first womanizer in Final Fantasy. Just the translation is so bad. You know, it comes off more like just a puppy-crushing 12-year-old than a womanizer. Right, men, let's go. Give me a break. It's far from the smooth-talking Edgar of Final Fantasy VI. Edge is more of the, gosh, you're pretty type. You're a pretty lady. Alright, let's switch everyone's weapons back. This Edge is now taking the front. Rosa has more hit points than he does. Of course, he is a ninja. The point is that he dodges. Hey, he can use claws. I actually didn't realize that. And he can't use that drain sword. Huh. That's interesting. So what is the point of drain? Let's find out. Let's go and use it for a minute. Well, I think I'm going to run into what's-his-face in a minute here. I don't want to use a low-power weapon against Rubicant. What's his face? His face is Rubicant's. That's what it is. Tower of Babel, first floor. How are we going to get in? Watch. I will break the fourth wall. Here we go. Oh. Well, technically he did break a fourth wall. It's the fourth wall of the tower. It certainly has 4 walls around it. I kind of expected him to jump over it. Yeah, Edge, unlike everyone else, gets to keep every single ability he had in the original. I think. I'm pretty sure he has it all. Well, technically I think Rydia has all of her abilities too. She just never had many to begin with. You know, it's just black, white, and call, and then white goes away. What does it gain level? Learn size. Because size matters. Oh. You just have to one-shot it or it hatches. Okay, I got you there. It's just like the guards from the last tower. Pain! Can you not keep your head for 2 minutes? Sneak? I know dirt is throw. Ninja is like a selection of magic spells, I think. Which he apparently only has one of. I don't know what sneak is. Huh. Yeah, I know there's a weapon in here. I guess I can go ahead and go get it. It's not far. Well, maybe a weapon. Cure 3, not worth it. Most things aren't worth it, unfortunately. Oh yeah, swoon is the status effect. Swoon. I actually never knew what that was back then. I think because of this game, I assumed it was equivalent to getting knocked unconscious, but I don't think it actually is anymore. He just smashed his head into a rock. He's been swooned! Run from the scary stationary egg. Let's see what sneak does. Actually, I really don't know. I would like to know. Are they immune to all magic or just calls? Sneak fails. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, they're immune to everything. God dang it. This is going to be a long fight. At least they're doing really low damage for some reason. Oh, there he goes. Ogre Axe. Oh hey, might have actually been worth it. Who can use the axe? Cain is by far doing more damage, so let's give it to Cecil if he can use it. 94. Hey, it's an improvement. I'll take it. And the status effect on Medusa is clearly useless. Since petrification takes so long to actually kick in, the fight will definitely be over by the time anything that can be petrified is actually petrified. Which is just a flaw with the status effect itself. I mean, I said before, I kind of like it as relates to being used against the player, because it makes you think around it. But when using against the enemy, yeah, it's completely freaking useless. Just straight up. Damn it, Cain! Your brain is a sponge. It just absorbs anything anyone says to it. Hey, I'll be your friend. Cool. I'm with you now. I don't know why I'm kind of okay with Final Fantasy level design, even though it's basically mazes on mazes on mazes. I think it's just because, even though it's maze-like, it's not hard to figure out. It's not made to be confusing. It's just made to be like an exploration thing. For the most part. There's some puzzles in them, but... See, Cecil doesn't throw the axe. Cain threw the axe. I still don't know why. Rosa gained a level. Learned fast. Which I'm pretty sure is haste. Middle sword. That is one of Edge's swords. I wonder if the cat claw actually benefits him in any way. Lowers his attack by a lot. My color is poison, but I think actually having better attack power would be better by far. Oh, I have to go that way. Once again, we're back in line at the supermarket. Just because I'm not in the mood to eat through ogre health. Well, I guess I have the ogre axe now. Wouldn't be that bad. There are times when you... Well, no, I'm not going there yet. I'm pretty sure there's a save point over here. Yep. Do I know this game or what? Don't answer that. Oh, this is the way to go. Nah, I'm not gonna go back. That's fine. Hey, poison worked on something! That never happens! Just not in the mood. Sometimes you just have to start running from everything. Well, we've actually been going longer than I thought. So we will quit in this episode and continue on to the drama and Tower of Babel. And we'll continue to remember Final Fantasy II next time. Later!